8 seconds.
This is the first round that solves a 0.92. I saw on blue and orange you could pair up a block in one move, and then here on blue you can insert into the CLL. But what I ended up going with was on orange. I saw you could do 5 moves into this EG1, but instead of doing that, if you do an F2 first, you can cancel into it, and that's also just like the TEG alg for this case. So basically the full solution that I did, which is also the best solution I can find, even though I'm not entirely confident if it's OO, is doing F2 R U prime R U prime R prime U R U prime R prime F U2.
8 seconds. 12 seconds.
This was the second round that solves a 0.88. I saw on white there was a pre-made EG1 LS where you can basically just insert into this TEG, and then here there's a UAUF, which is kind of annoying though. And then I looked at blue and saw you could do one move into this LS where you can insert into Nicholas, and then here there's a UAUF. So basically the full solution that I did, which I also think is OO, is holding it here and doing RU, R prime F, R2, U prime, R prime F, R prime F prime, RU.
8 seconds. 12 seconds.
This was the third score. This solves a 110. I saw in blue you could do 5 moves into the CLL. You can also cancel into it, so that's what I ended up going with. And then I also looked at orange and saw you could do this long layer into the CLL, but that's not too great. But then what I think is OO here is basically if you hold it here, if you do like R2F, you get this orange LS. But instead of doing that, if you do like it's because here it's kind of awkward. If you hold it here, you would do like U2F U prime and then the alg, and it's just kind of an annoying start. So basically, if you do R2F R2, then you get the mirror of that LS, and then here you could do like F into the alg with an F prime AFF, or you can also think of it as an LS on yellow. So basically, what I think is OO here is doing R2U R2F R U prime R U prime R prime F R prime F prime.
8 seconds. 12 seconds.
This is the fourth round. This solves a 240. I saw on red you could do 2 moves into this EG2LS. I also looked at yellow and saw there's this pre-made TEG2, and I didn't really know an alg for it, so basically I just did a UF and setup into this EG2LS, but it was really not that good of a solution. But basically there's a pretty nice alg. So here you could do like U prime and then R2U R prime to set up this DR, and then you just have a nice 4-move finish. But basically the OO solution is doing that from a different angle. So basically you can hold it here, and the full OO solution is doing R prime F2 R U prime R prime U2 R prime F2.
8 seconds. 12 seconds.
This is the fifth round that solves a 0.84. I saw on blue you could do 2 moves into this LS. I also looked at white and saw you could do 2 moves into this TCL, but it's not a very good case. And then what I ended up going with, which I also think is OO, is on orange. Basically, you can do 1 move into this TCL, and then a nice alg for it is if you do RU prime F prime into diag pi, and then here there's a U prime AUF. So basically, the full solution I did, which I also think is OO, is doing R2U R prime F prime RU R2 F prime R2U R prime U prime.